Hello dear students, welcome once again. Let us continue our chapter number 3 of civics, that is the Union Executive. In the previous lecture we have studied the functions of prime ministers. In this lecture we are going to learn the functions of council ministers. Let us start. The functions of council of ministers. This is the first function. In a parliamentary form of government, the Council of Ministers take initiative in the process of lawmaking. The scheme, policy plans, etc. are drafted and discussed and then introduced in the House. The Council of Ministers discusses important questions before making a decision. Dear students, the first function of the Council of Ministers is to take initiative in the process of lawmaking, prepare drafts and discuss them in the Parliament. Education, agriculture, industry, health, foreign relations among others are subjects upon which the Council of Ministers has to decide specific policies or directions of work. The Parliament needs to be taken into confidence about the policy decisions taken by the government. The second function of the Council of Ministers are to frame policies which is related to different subjects such as education, agriculture, industry, health, foreign relation, etc. and get them approved by the Parliament. This is the second function. So the ministers of respective departments lay their policy plans in the House to bring about a discussion on it. Now let us see the third function of the Council of Ministers. Implementation of policy is the foremost responsibility of the Council of Ministers. Once the Parliament approves the laws, the Council of Ministers implements them. It means to implement the laws and policies which is approved by the Parliament. This is the third functions of Councils of Ministers. Now let us see how does the Parliament keep a check on the executive. In a parliamentary system of government, the legislature tries to keep control over the executive, that is the Council of Ministers. The control is exercised in lawmaking or policy making process, implementation of policies, and even after that. A few ways of exercising control are following. First one is discussions and debates. Debates and discussion among the members of the House are an integral part of the lawmaking process. An integral means an important part. The discussion and the debate which is happen among the members of the House was very important. These debates and discussions help the members to scrutinize. Scrutinize means to examine or inspect closely. Means these debates and discussions help the members to examine the policy proposals and laws and point out the shortcomings. These discussions are essential for creation of healthy laws. My dear students, discussions and debates. During the lawmaking process, discussions and debates help the members to scrutinize the policy proposals and laws and point out the shortcomings, and this helps in creation of healthy laws. Now let us learn about the second function, that is question hour. During parliamentary session, the proceedings of the House begins with questions asked by the members of the House. Here, this is the process which is happen in the parliamentary session. The House begin with questions, and these questions are asked by the members of the House, and the concerned ministers are supposed to give satisfactory answers to these questions. Dear students, the House begins with questions, means the members of the House ask the questions, and the concerned ministers gave satisfactory answer to the questions which is asked by members of House. Question hour is one of the most effective ways of keeping a check over the Council of Ministers. During question hour, members criticize the government and ask questions on various issues. Sometimes, when a member is not satisfied with the answer of the minister, arguments take place. When the question is asked by the House of the member of the House, and the concerned minister gave the answer, and during that question hour, when member criticize the government and ask the question on various issues, and sometimes the member is not satisfied with the answer which is given by the ministers, and then in such situation arguments take place. Occasionally members walk out of the House or enter into the wall of the House and give slogans to record their protest. Now let us see third third part, that is 0 hour. During the parliamentary sessions, the period around 12 noon is called 0 hours. Dear students, please keep in mind, you will be asked the question, what is called 0 hour? So, during the parliamentary sessions, the period around 12 noon is called 0 hour. During this period, any question of public importance can be raised and discussed. Now let us learn about no confidence motion. This is one of the most effective ways to keep a check on the Council of Ministers. The government stays in power till it enjoys the support of majority in Lok Sabha. If the members of parliament withdraw the support, it may lead to loss of majority and the government cannot stay in power. The members of the House can move a no confidence motion by simply expressing, "We do not have confidence in the government." If the motion is passed with majority support, then the Council of Ministers has to resign. Dear students, in this session, the members of parliament can move a no confidence motion which is against the Council of Ministers. Second is, if the motion is passed with majority support, then the Council of Ministers has to resign, and it is the most effective way and powerful tool to keep the Council of Ministers in check. Now, can you tell what should the members of the parliament do to participate effectively in debates and discussions? My dear students, find out the answer and write in the notebook. There is an executive bureaucracy that works under the executive. We will study this bureaucracy in the 6th chapter. Dear students, in this way today we completed chapter number 3. It means we have completed all the 3 chapters, chapter number 1st, 2nd and 3rd for the first term exam. Now I put here assignment. Question number 2nd, find and write. Question number 3rd, write on following concepts in your own words. Question number 4th, answer in brief. And next question is complete the concept picture. It means functions of president in India. Dear students, read the lesson carefully and solve the exercise. Complete your notebooks. Thank you and have a nice day.